to American Beer TV. Today we're here with Stoic.
Yeah.
So we're being
From
quite
Deschutes.
stoic about it. Yes, this is from Deschutes Brewery. This is a pretty nuts beer. What do you know about it?
It is a Belgian Quad. It's 11%, and it's aged in wine barrels and in rye whiskey.
Yeah, 16.5% in oak wine barrels and 16.5 in rye barrels. Now this actually had four separate fermentations going on, which is...
Is that why they call it a quad?
No, actually, that'd actually be a good question, but that's not the case.
Is it a threaded
We're
ale?
trying to a threaded ale.
Yeah, where there's like a
Yeah,
blend.
probably. Yeah, this is a blend. So, and part of it, and it is made with pomegranate juice. And it is prized, potent Belgian-style Quad of stirring depth and complexity.
Yes. And it is, we're pouring this at a perfect temperature too, because we let this sit out for about half an hour out of the fridge, so.
Oh.
How's that? Belgianous, nice.
Belgianous? I like that word. That's a cool word. Belgianous. It's a Belgianous. That's nice. Does have a lot
nice head
of fruity.
retention.
Yeah.
It's fairly carbonated. If we can see a color, it is
Nice golden.
Very golden color.
Yeah.
It's pretty
nice.
bright. No haze at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Nice.
there might be some particles in the bottom of the bottle, but we didn't get that far yet.
It's got a real nice fruity nose. It's got a little bit of fruitiness. It's got that fresh, clean, a little bit of sourness to it. The Belgian strain is there.
Yeah, a little bit of oak comes through.
Yeah, it's got a lot
really
going
mild.
on in the nose. It's a real nice, rich nose. Wow, it smells fantastic. Let's get into this one. Cheers. Nice.
I get the sweetness right away.
Yeah. Oh, tons of sweetness. Lots of that.
I'm sure they used some candied sugar. in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really intense golden ale that I get
Yeah,
right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's like a really intense golden ale.
With
Sure, as we get
lots
through it,
of
it's gonna
sweetness
change a
and
little
lots of that Belgian yeast strain
Yeah.
characteristics. That fruity notes, that malty note, that sweet note.
A little bit of the wine notes come through, like some of like the sweeter white wines, like a Viognier, Gewürztraminer, that sort of Riesling, exactly. Some of those flavor profiles start to pull through a little bit.
Yeah,
But it doesn't say red wine barrels, it just says wine barrels.
correct. Oak
Malt
wine
beverage brewed with pomegranate
And I think you're getting-
in oak wine barrels and rye whiskey barrels. So.
Yeah.
But with lighter, see, a lot of times bourbon barrel or whiskey barrel aged beers are really dark.
Right.
When you put them with lighter malts, they have a totally different flavor profile.
Yeah. This is
You
A
do
very
get a
unique-
little bit, now that I'm saying that, you get a little bit of vanilla in here. But it's more like vanilla meets like some like a pear or honey,
Mhm.
things like that.
exactly. I see
Along
what
the
you mean
lines
with
of
pear.
like
Yeah, in like a fruity parfait instead of like just like a vanilla
Totally.
thing or a vanilla
Right.
chocolate thing or whatever. So yeah, it's got a very different characteristic based on what it's going into, and this has got a lot of different levels
Yeah.
going on to it.
I really like this. I like the fact that brewers are starting to put lighter beers into oak barrels.
Right.
Sophie from Goose Island has
Mhm.
put in oak barrels, yeah. And then we had the Grand Cru on. If you watch some of our other episodes,
Yeah.
that was aged in bourbon barrels, and that was like a very similar color.
Mhm.
So when you put like a stout, those chocolate malts and roasted malts hit up with that bourbon, they add all this tobacco and vanilla and
Yeah.
all that. You put a light beer up and you get these like subtle flavors of honey and pears and all this. It's
Yeah,
really cool.
the fruity notes, and I like that they use the pomegranate juice in here. Just
Yeah, to
It
me,
says brew with pomegranate.
But see,
Now, it doesn't say what pomegranate. It doesn't say whether it's juice or whatever.
to me, pomegranate has a little level of acidity to it,
and a
little tart,
a little
so
spiciness.
I don't
with
think
a
it's going to
fruity
change.
nature
I don't
to
think
it.
it's going to change the flavor that much. They may have figured that it's just going to balance it out.
I think it gives it more of the fruit notes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it accentuates the fruit notes in this one because there's
I
definitely
don't
some fruit
taste
notes.
pomegranate.
No, not officially like you would
Right.
do it, but you taste fruity notes. You
It's
get
like some of the brewers will brew like pomegranate wheat or something, and it's
Yeah.
like
no,
it's like a total like
it's like too much.
yeah, it's like
This-
pink.
yeah.
It's pink beer.
But this is definitely a well-crafted beer, well thought out, very well executed beer.
11%. Can you taste any alcohol?
Actually, it does not taste hot to me.
It's pretty mild, yeah.
I mean, this is very dangerous.
Yeah.
It's got it. There's just so many layers of aroma and flavor going on in this. It's
And this one, like
Pretty amazing.
some of the Deschutes beers that they put a little, not like a born on date, but like drink by. So
Right.
this one says best by August 4th, 2012, whereas
We're going a
the
little
Abyss
Right.
tells you not to drink it until like
Right.
6 months after they release it or something like that. So we still have some Abyss, y'all. We're gonna get to that later.
yeah.
I'm holding on to my bottles of this year's Abyss. So.
Yeah, this was done. Oh, it's Best Buy. Okay, you're right. Right, you just went through that.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when I picked it up, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna age it because it was
Waxed.
waxed and sealed and all that." I go, "That's cool. I'm gonna sit on this for a while." But it's not. It's at Best Buy. I said, "You know what, Dave? This beer would probably be better to drink fresh." So.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. I mean, now
I
it's
mean,
not
it's
a hobby
obviously
beer.
been sitting in a barrel for a while. So.
Yeah, I mean, this. I don't think. I mean, I think this is one of the most complex beers I've come across.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very subtle complexities, though.
They are because, see, with the darker beers, things are more pronounced.
Mhm.
So yes, you have coffee over here, and you have vanilla over here, and you have, the bourbon flavor, the whiskey flavor, and the flavors are really pronounced, and so they're just charged up there. And in this, there's a lot of them, but they're like a little lower key.
And this really,
so it kind of creates. They kind of blend together and create kind of a
and
synergistic
this really
effect.
isn't a sour, so
No, I'm not getting a lot of sour notes to
it
it.
doesn't really.
There's
like,
just a lot,
yeah.
lot
Really
going
like
on in this.
that honey and,
Mm-hmm.
and
Honey and
fruit.
pear, you really hit it with that. Those are two major qualities to this because it's got that really kind of dense sweetness right up
And
front.
then the oak kind of comes through in
Mhm.
the finish, just to kind of pull all that
yeah.
together. Because if you were to just
that
have that
roundness.
honey and pear, it would be really sweet.
It'd be really cloying.
Yeah, but to have that oak finish, it kind of dries out your palate.
Yeah.
so.
I mean, now this is still really sweet, and people who are not big fans of sweet might have a problem
Yeah, I
with it.
think if you
I think
were,
this is kind of on the verge of poison.
yeah, if you were to give this to somebody that's not a big beer drinker and they're not really heavy into the stouts and the IPAs and stuff, I think this would knock their socks off. I think this would open their mind to a whole new
Yeah, this one is
level of craft
pretty.
beer.
It doesn't taste beery.
No, not at all. The hops are there, but that's like that Steering Golding, that
Yeah,
kind of spicy
spiciness,
hop. Yeah,
right.
those, or
It
some
does.
sort of like German style hop, or
The noble kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lighter,
I can definitely taste the hops, but it's that really
Yeah.
spicy, low alpha acid type of hop.
Right,
Well, cool, man.
right there on top of that honey.
This beer's
Yes, that's where it's
awesome.
at. This
Yeah.
this is an exceptionally awesome crafted.
If you can find it,
Yeah.
you gotta buy it.
Definitely.
That's for sure. Cheers.
Stoic, dude.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Get out there and drink craft beer.
Woo!